this is my dining room chair, and as you saw in the beginning there, I do have a little bit of raised tile in my dining room that's causing a catch at the bottom. And because this style of chair not having any lower braces, there's a very big pivot point up here. A lot of leverage is happening when my butt is sliding, pushing down on this and sliding forward. And it just wants to twist and break the pieces underneath here. So this is a very common problem. So let's go ahead, get this flipped over, take off the leg, and see what we're dealing with. Okay, so we can see that this brace piece right here is pretty gnarly and messed up. I'm gonna go ahead and take the leg off now. So the leg itself has had a repair before, a little bit of glue in that joint, and it seems to be holding up very well. So I don't think the leg is the problem. So over here, we see this giant crack, and this piece, I'm gonna have to replace this piece altogether, I think. And what it has is 2 screws here, 2 screws here, and I don't know that those screws were totally necessary. As a matter of fact, I think they weaken the joint over here. So we'll see when it comes time to repair this if I feel the screws are necessary, but looking at it right now, I think we can get away with a much stronger glue joint. I don't think it needs those mechanical fasteners. So what I want to do is remove this piece entirely and basically recreate it. And that should be our repair. Let's get started. It's all cracked around those screw holes, which must have caused a lot of sideways pressure when the leg got snagged. So I'm gonna go ahead and clean this up, and we'll get started on making a new one of these. Actually, upon further investigation, I've changed my mind. I'm not going to make a new piece. What I'm going to do is, since this is a pretty complicated piece, I'm going to go ahead and chop this part flat at the bandsaw, sand it smooth. And this is going to give me a 90-degree corner where I can put another piece of wood in there, and it'll be a super strong face grain to face grain connection. And that'll really buff up this corner. This corner is going to be fine, I think, if it actually has glue in the joints, because it doesn't really look like there's much glue in there at all to begin with. It's more relying on that mechanical fastening of the screws. So, like I said, bandsaw this 90 degrees to this edge, sand it smooth, and we'll glue another piece in here, and that'll be our repair. The screws are acting as a clamp there. Gonna wipe up a little bit of the glue. Wipe up glue on this side because we're not gonna glue up this piece yet. And I'm gonna add this clamp just to add a little more pressure on the back side here. So everything seems pretty secure so far. So I'm gonna go ahead and take a little piece of wood, cut a little corner piece off and glue that in there. Meet you at the miter saw. It's pretty good, a little bit of overhang, doesn't hurt anything. Get lots of glue on here and clamp it up. All right, I'll just take this clamp off, put the leg back on, and this repair is complete.